Hi, I'm Michele Grace Hottel of Michele Grace Hottel Architects. I started my practice 29 years ago after I got my license and I gave birth to my first child. I primarily work on custom residential remodels and additions, and then also new build homes. I'm inspired by so many things. You know, as an architect, I look at the site, the climate, the context of the project, and then also working with the clients and trying to involve their personalities in and really, you know, making the project unique and their own for their home. I've been working with PIRCH for several years. I've always liked to go in and just window shop at PIRCH. I love to see all the new products and appliances. And I was fortunate to bring Tom and Barbara into PIRCH, and they, you know, just chose a lot of wonderful plumbing fixtures and fittings, appliances, and just really made their project, you know, wonderful. The project on Mount Helix is owned by Tom and Barbara Hensley, and they were just great. They were just great clients. They have an existing mid-century modern home on a multi-level lot, so we did a lot of remodeling of existing rooms as well as adding a pool house. The homeowners had been in the house for a while, and they like to enjoy the holidays, you know, in this house with family, you know, with their adult children. And I think that they had clear ideas of what they wanted. They wanted to remodel the kitchen. Barbara gave me inspiration images of what she kind of wanted with, you know, blue cabinetry, black and white floors, you know, black and white marble in the bathrooms, and then kind of like a black and white outdoor kind of modern farmhouse look for the pool house, and the steampunk fixtures and fittings in the showers. My favorite design element in the home is really the kitchen. I mean, I think it really came together as far as the blue cabinets, the lighter gray cabinets on top, the marble, the appliances, you know, stainless steel. You know, I love stainless steel because I don't really like to clean that much. You know, the Louis Poulsen lights kind of came together, kind of giving a kind of an updated mid-century modern feel. Their previous kitchen had an older Sub-Zero refrigerator, and so that was, you know, when we went into PIRCH, that was immediately what they wanted. And then we also looked at the beverage center, and then all of the Wolf appliances. They had wall ovens. It was Barbara's idea to stack them all with the bread warmer underneath. I tend to recommend Sub-Zero, Wolf, and Cove just because they're kind of like the American classic standard for appliances. You know, I mean, they're stainless steel, they're durable, they're beautiful, and I just think that for custom home design, they're just classic. I selected California faucets for the kitchen. I mean, I recommend the clients of there because, again, I've been using California faucets for years, you know, in other people's firms. When I was at practices up in Los Angeles, I mean, that was kind of typically we would use California faucets. And it's a good brand. And with the steampunk look that they wanted, you know, we really found it in that line. I've spec'd Frank sinks, but really it was Barbara really wanted the apron front Frankie sink, and it, you know, we kind of like, I always call it Frankie, and actually one of their grandchildren is Frankie, so that was kind of a funny thing, you know. I've always liked Duravid as a product. I mean, it's European. I went to school in Denmark, and so I have a real affinity for a lot of European appliances and plumbing fixtures and style. You know, it's the Philippe Starck, I believe it's the top of the line toilet for Duravid. The outdoor kitchen, basically, they entertain family a lot in this house. When we decided to go for the outdoor appliances, you know, again, we went with Wolf for the gas grill, Sub-Zero ice maker and refrigerator down there, and then the Lynx sink. In the display at PIRCH, they had some of those appliances in urban bonfire cabinetry, and because of the location of this pool house and its exposure to the elements, we figured that we needed like a really durable surface for that cabinetry, and that's metal. We used anthracite as the color, and I think it looks really great. Tom and Barbara decided on the outdoor appliance for Wolf as the gas grill. I mean, we looked at, several of the gas grills that they had there, but we decided to go with that one. And then we also, it's a Wolf gas grill, so it's the same as what we have on the interior in the exterior. I really enjoyed working with PIRCH. I mean, it was great to have Sandra Papendorf, kind of lead the way. It was great to have someone coordinate a lot of the appliances, provide the specs. If we had any questions or the contractor had any questions about installation, we could call her up and ask her about it. She was great when we first met her, and then she stayed with us, through the whole installation. The installation, it was during the pandemic, so everything is not real. But I think it worked as smoothly as it could be, just with all of the moving pieces. PIRCH did all that they could as far as being able to really work with us on that. I think it's great to be able to take my clients into PIRCH and have them look at a lot of the different faucets and everything. I mean, I just love that the water works in the faucets, and actually sees them, the products installed in a kitchen, so it gives the clients a better idea of what things are going to look like. I think working with PIRCH really helped, because it was nice to have somebody there, like Sandra, to help us through the process and be there to, specify the products, make sure that things were ordered with the right style, the right product numbers. It's like there were a lot of moving pieces, and Sandra definitely helped us through all of those. I'm very happy with how the project turned out, and I attribute that for so much for the clients. I mean, they have great design style. I just love their style, and their personalities just really shine in this house now. Follow me on MGH Architect, my Instagram, Michele Grace Hottel Architect, my Facebook, and I also have a blog and podcast, I've Never Met a Woman Architect Before. And you can find that on Buzzsprout and Apple and any other podcast channels.